Am I good? Yeah. Hey, I'm Josh Decker. I'm 19, and I'm the little brother of the co-owner of the shop, Zach Decker. I'm here to get my first tattoo. So for my first tattoo, I wanted to get a Pokemon tattoo that was inspired by a game I played throughout my entire childhood. It was something that always meant a lot to me. I think this tattoo is a callback to, it's a grown-up version of my childhood. It's a stylized Pokemon. It's my childhood game grown up, and it's grown with me. And this is what Pokemon is to me now. It's an idea in my head that's just so badass, and it's so cool, and it's monsters and shit, man. That's awesome. I think it helps me express myself because I find it hard to show that I'm into some nerdier shit, and I'm into, being smart, and I'm into just watching anime and playing games. And it's tough just being a pretty basic, general looking guy that, you can make plenty of assumptions about me, but usually, into nerdier shit is not one that I get a whole lot. So I wanted something that was cool looking, good looking, but also expressed my interest. And you can see my interest. I'm wearing them on my sleeves. So starting out with the tattoo, I was definitely nervous about it. I knew that tattoos, everybody says they're gonna hurt. I think the worst of it hurt about as much as I expected, and the easiest parts of it, it was not too bad at all. I definitely knew it was gonna be a longer one. I was planning big, and I knew I wanted something special, and I was just willing to deal with whatever took to get what I wanted. The session I had with Chris was about 8 hours. I got there 30 minutes early, talked to him for a while, discussed it, made sure I was happy with what I was getting, and then we just sat down, lined it out, and shaded it in, and it was about 8 hours overall. It was a long one and a rough one, but it was definitely worth it. This tattoo, it hurt, but I'd say the closest experience to it was just that feeling of nails on a sunburn or something. When it starts hurting a little bit more, it's that experience a little more intensely and it gets a little different, but nails on a sunburn is a pretty good analogy. I'd tell anybody looking into getting the first tattoo to get a good one. Set your standards high, don't mess around and get some bullshit on you. It's gonna be there forever. Get something you love and get something you can be proud of, because it's an important decision and it shouldn't be something you fuck around with. So the first tattoo, you gotta find a shop that you just absolutely adore and you trust them, and it's a lot of trust you're handing over to your artist, and you can't have any questions about them. And I feel like Seventh Sin is a place that I can feel that comfortable, and Chris especially is just that guy. He's just different. You can hand it over to him and he just got you every time. I think first tattoos, it's good to have a meaning behind them, and it should be something that matters to you, but ultimately it's a design on you, and if it has meaning, that's great, but if it looks good, that's even better. First and foremost, good tattoo, it's gotta look good. I think that it's a design on you, but it's also a part of your body, which therefore has gotta become kind of part of your heart. It's gotta be something you truly care about, and it's an important thing to every person, and it's gotta have meaning, it's gotta have a look to it though, but it's gotta be important to you. I didn't expect how much control I'd end up getting over it. I expected to kind of walk in and throw an idea at an artist and get back whatever they saw in that vision. And I feel like Chris just worked with me through it, and he got exactly what I wanted, exactly what I was seeing in my head, and put it through his head and his hands and put something absolutely amazing down on paper and then down onto skin, and it just ended up amazing, and it's exactly what I wanted. I think my next tattoo, it might be a continuation of this sleeve, but I don't know exactly the idea. I know with this, something just came to me, it popped into my head, and I was like, bam, that's what I wanted right then and there. And I could have done that the very next day, I was ready. But I think when it comes to me, I'll be ready and make sure to let the guys at the shop know, get it set up. I'd say the best way to end up getting yourself a tattoo here is go to the website, seventhsintattoo.com, submit a contact us form, and that'll give the guys everything they need to get you set up and get your tattoo process rolling. Thank you, Zach, so much for helping me get this set up with talented artists like Chris. And Chris, thank you so much, man. You gave me something I can hold on to and be proud of for life, and it's an amazing experience to be able to hold something that, I mean, I love you like a brother, man, and to have something from you that I can be proud of forever. Thank you.